We're going to Morgan.
Thanks, Scott.
Morgan.
Hi, Karen. Appreciate you taking the time today. I'm going to try and give you a layup to take us home here. Going back to beyond collaboration overload, certainly we've seen it, I'm sure, in our careers as well. Filtering out all the noise. And it's already been, there've been plenty of studies, I can't reference them off the top of my head, that find that human beings do their best work, the highest quality work, when we have time for what they call deep work. That's why, for example, traditional brainstorming, where you shove everybody in a room, blank whiteboard, okay ideas, is actually not the best way to come up with great ideas and innovations. So personal question for you, how do you make space and time to do the deep work?
You did set me up in a good way for this, because one thing that's become really important to me during the pandemic, so even more so, is that I do need, like, I write in my head before I write on paper. So for me to think about something, it's a walk, or it's, my husband and I try to walk every day, and that becomes like just such an important mind clearing time. And I literally sometimes I will grab my phone and go like, oh, I just thought of my lead, or just whatever, just allowing myself to be in different environment, A, and B, not defaulting to all the kind of communication norms that we normally have. Maybe you just pick up a phone and talk to someone, or brainstorm in a different way. I do think that time is really, really important. And I'm a huge fan of calendaring, DNS on the calendar, do not schedule that, like really put it on, and put it on enough in advance so that it can be honored. You're not making it difficult for people. They see 2 weeks out, you can't, you want Friday afternoon or whatever. I think if you don't have it on your calendar, it will slip away. And I think if you don't have any time for deep thinking, reflection, for me, it's just like thinking with fresh eyes. Almost sometimes it's when you're totally doing something totally different. Your mind works in different ways. I think that's critically important. And I think that collaborative overload might be coming at you all the time, and it's white noise all the time. And I think if you don't have that break, you won't get there.
It's the tyranny of the urgent. No, I couldn't agree more.
Exactly.
I appreciate the insight there. Thank you.
This has been an absolutely phenomenal hour, and it went by in what seemed like minutes. Karen, I can't thank you enough. You've been an encourager to me. You've been a mentor to me. It's just been amazing, the impact that you've had. Even though we're not on the phone on a regular basis. But the impact that you've had through your work and through the conversations that we have had have been really meaningful. So you coming on today has been absolutely a treat. So we are about 500 strong in our first year in 29 countries. And how can we as a community help support you?
Well, I had a couple people. Todd, for example, said that they have something they'd love to tell me about a moment. I love, as you know, I love connecting with people. It's genuine. So if you either get my email from Scott or connect with me on LinkedIn, I would love to continue to have conversations with you. Anything that I'm working on that you're interested in, love to talk about it, and vice versa. I take great joy in being collaborative and helpful to other people. That's what I love about you, Scott. You've just been so fun to watch. And I think I told you, I hope you did, keep a diary, because you're going to have a great story to write about your journey at some point, some kind of professional diary. But so thank you. No, I just love to be connected to you, and I'd love to continue the conversation in small ways as well.